that why I was doing it? I couldn't see the wall?
That's entirely possible. I guess you'll find out.
Nope. No. Alright, where are the rest of them?
They're hiding from you.
Okay, so they're all in the Pachyrhinosaurus enclosure. Oh my god!
That's funny. Obviously, they think that paddock's bigger and better than theirs. Maybe you should build them a bigger paddock.
It says they're in one big enough.
Well, apparently they don't think so. They keep escaping to their neighbor's paddock. Obviously.
Yeah, developers, fix the mammoths. They keep escaping. Alright, hi everybody. Welcome to Prehistoric Kingdom and happy Earth Day. Today's the Earth's 4,543,000,000th 2023rd birthday. Give or take 5 million years.
Well, there you go.
And she doesn't look a day over what number I just said.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm talking about the Earth.
Oh, well, fine. Whatever. Welcome to Prehistoric Kingdom. We promise our animals won't run rampant or kill you.
So, I found this game on Steam a couple of months ago. It's still in early access, so there's still quite a bit of bugs that they're working out. But I'm going to go out and just say it. This game is better than Jurassic Park Evolution. It combines the building mechanics of Planet Zoo with scientifically accurate, for the most part, dinosaurs.
As best we know.
As best we know. We'll probably see it in the video, but one of them is we actually know what the coloration is, and they do have it in the game.
Oh, good.
So, so this is my zoo that I made up, and it's not quite where I want it, but there's not that many decorative elements yet. So, so we have our memorial plaque for Rexy from Jurassic Park. And so we'll just go in through the main terminal walkway here. Ignore these if they pop up, they don't mean anything. So made a nice little shopping area you come into first. Buy t-shirts and gifts and whatever. This part I'm really happy with what turned out, the little entrance.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, like little statuary scenery.
Also, the optical illusion pavement, because from where I'm at, looking at this, it literally looks like there's actual hills in the walkway. I mean, slopes.
That is my one complaint on this game so far. It is the whole zoo is going to look really flat, because I could not figure out how to get the paths to look decent going up and down hills. Mm-hmm. It may be something I'm just not familiar with yet, but
I'm sorry.
Lola?
Okay.
No. Okay, quick edit. Okay, so we got Lola back in her cage. We'll see her later. That is a common bug on the game right now. Is that another one?
I don't know. I'm waiting for a mammoth to come down the pathway.
Okay, that may be something else.
Let's go look. I want to.
Yes, it was. You bad Coelophysis.
Let's do a close up of the statuary garden stuff. That's
So
pretty.
yeah, here's Edmontosaurus family, and I think a rock got. I'll worry about that later. I think a piece of the rock got deleted. So yeah, you can. Where is that? So you can single select any of the statues, and change what they're made out of, and even change poses.
Oh no, he looked rather cute lying on the rock.
Which one is that? I'll call it that. Oh, go away. Yeah, this is also...
Way cool, look at that. Shiny.
Go back to daytime.
Nighttime.
Yeah. But they're not alone.
Ooh, we have predator.
Oh, I forgot you could do that on the rocks now. You could add a moss or snow or whatever, make it look more natural. So yeah, they're still building this game. I think they're on update 6, and it won't be a full release until like update 15. So I definitely want to come back to this game when it's completely done and do another zoo.
And maybe a little bit debugged.
It does need more debugging. Like the crowd physics need to be a little bit better.
Yeah, because that's a lot of people.
All right, now that all the animals are back in their pen, we'll start the tour.
For now.
All right, so we're moving up on Haddy Creek. And make it new.
As we walk on top of people's heads.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I own the place.
It's a cluster luck.
And I'm really happy how this turned out. Which way you want to go? You want to go right or left first?
Right.
Okay. So here are the Parasaurolophosauurs. This is the one thing I love about this game more than Jurassic World, is the ability to make the enclosures and the environment inside the enclosures is much easier.
The habitat.
Yeah.
I like the way the habitat for Haddy Creek is set up.
And also, I love this game because of this. We have a host.
Oh.
Now that, my friend, is a beautiful dinosaur. Almost like a musical instrument, Parasaurolophus used their crest for long-distance communication. There's been simulations in the past that tried to reconstruct how they could have sounded, but nothing quite compares to the real thing.
That is Nigel Marven. He's a renowned British naturalist and TV presenter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he had more than one saying he has on each of these, but we might not get to all of them. Yeah.
Ooh, somebody's napping.
Oh yeah, they're all napping. Why?
Oh, are you gonna lay down next to your buddy and nap? Maybe.
Oh no, don't sit on his head.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Just thump.
Wow.
It says Charnosaurus, but that's it's just a subspecies. So we'll go back to the left side. This is the Edmontosaurus and Lambesaurus. Trying to remember buttons. This is another cool thing on here too. You can make up your own signs.
Oh, cool. Please do not feed the animals.
Oh. Okay, just stop. Go away. And I love how this paddock turned out.
It's really pretty. It's got a lot of shade trees.
Oh, and watch this.
Found all over Western North America, Edmontosaurus is the textbook definition of a hadrosaur. Hadrosaurs are commonly referred to as duck-billed dinosaurs. But don't let that catchy moniker fool you. These dinosaurs lived on land, not in water.
I really like how this turned out.
Yeah, they have a nice little creek area.
And here we have Lambeosaurus.
Sword.
Lambeosaurus, a crested hadrosaur from the late Cretaceous. Like others of its kind, it uses its unique hatchet-shaped crest as a sort of resonating chamber. Though not essential, it's also great at giving a thumbs up.
I love Nigel Marven. Yeah, I mean, this was just a nice...
Yeah, like nice terrain.
Mm-hmm. So this part of the park, obviously, I'm trying to make it look like it's a... Whoa.
Yep, they're napping. One's napping.
In the shade. Good boy.
Smart I would be too if I were right.
Yeah, so this one, obviously, I made it to try to look like it's, you know, like a creek bed moving through a meadow. And we have burger shop, obviously. Plenty of spots to sit down. If a lot of the decorations kind of look the same after a while, there's only so much available right now.
Right.
I think that, yeah, that's the same. Eddie paddock. Oh, there's another.
Nap time.
But what they do have right now, I really like this seating area. That is so cool.
Oh, neat. Wow. Big old plaza.
So, do we want to go here first, or go left a little bit more?
We can go to the right first.
Okay. So this is the iguanodon habitat, I think. Yeah, there's iguanodon.
Iguanodon, one of the first dinosaurs to be formally named. This creature's restorations weren't always perfect, though. See those thumb spikes? They were once thought to be nasal horns, sort of like an iguana's. Very wrong, of course, but A+ for name inspiration.
Yeah.
These are these buckets of frozen fruit.
Oh, so they just look at it?
Mm-hmm. Look at it, eat the fruit. They don't have a lot of enrichment items yet.
Nope, nap time.
Just kind of grazing along.
You have a lot in there.
I think I have 25 in here.
I mean, they are herd animals, so...
We think. Something I've been picking up just from the books I've been reading. Just because you find a bunch of fossils all together does not mean that they were herding together. They may have just died together. So trying to infer was something a herd animal is really difficult to figure out. But yeah, they have a pretty big space in here.
Oh, that is big.
A little barn for them to sleep in, though I probably should have more than that.
I was gonna say, I think that's only gonna fit 2 at most.
They don't have the full habitats unlocked yet. Alright, so obviously as you've seen from... I think that's still the iguanodon habitat. Oh, this I really like. This is one of the other rest areas.
I like that area.
Yeah, lights. You got vending machines for sodas or cupcakes.
I'll have me a dino cupcake. You had me a cupcake.
Alright, so now we're heading into Sauropod Meadows. For some reason the signs aren't working right now. I don't know why. Oh, that could be why it forgot what I had them set as. So this is the Dryosaurus.
They make cute little sounds.
A Dryosaurus. Quite elegant, don't you think? They're especially cute as babies when they have big eyes and stubby noses, just like a puppy.
Oh my god, can I have one?
Hear a little chittering.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm like, oh, I want one!
I want to get one that's not eating.
How about this guy? It looks like a sparrow. Oh, he jumped at the camera. How cute! You gonna drop your toolbar?
Oh. I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Oh, they're so cute! That's something that belongs in a Hogwarts.
There was some stupid news story from the BBC this weekend where someone found a bird claw, like just a bird claw in their yard, and was trying to sell it to a museum saying, I found a dinosaur. And I'm like, you fucking moron. Well, yes, it is a dinosaur because birds are dinosaurs, but no, you did not find something that's prehistoric. Shut up.
A nice fresh bird claw is not going to be from prehistoric.
You're stupid. Okay, so there's a dry source, and now we're going to go on the Lake Bracky. And these are cool. I love the hedges.
Yeah, those are neat.
You got a nice little promenade area. I think I was expecting more people to be waiting in line, so I set up these little booths for people to sit down at. And now we're going up.
And up. And way.
I like how this one turned out.
Oh, that's nice.
This enclosure is dirty.
Yeah, I was gonna say their piles of poo looks like about the size of a small car.
It is the size of a smart car.
You can't get a much more classic dinosaur than Brachiosaurus. Look at the size of this magnificent animal. The way it moves about, with the grace fit for a giant. It's a real privilege to be able to cherish these beautiful creatures.
That's another thing I really like about this game, the colorations.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, they look more like real animals. You know, because Jurassic World tries to make them like monsters.
Goodness, you are biggins.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yeah, it looks like you got 7 notifications of at least 2 pens that are dirty.
So there's Lake Bracky. And again, like, nice open area for people to go wait in line. More restaurants and shops. The Iguanodon peeing in front of the customers.
Perfect timing.
Now here's our first predator. I think this is the Torvosaurus. Yeah.
And he's napping.
She.
She. Pretty.
Yeah. They have a little, very nice open area, pond, place to sun themselves.
Ah, yes, the Torvosaurus, an apex predator of the Jurassic. In its heyday, Torvosaurus was what zoologists would call a cosmopolitan species. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, that does not mean that this dinosaur enjoys delicious fruity cocktails. Cosmopolitan refers to species with nearly global distribution, just like house mice, ospreys, and barn owls today.
They have a very long jaw.
I didn't know barn owls had a global distribution.
Well, owls are everywhere.
It's snoring.
It noticed.
I'm not gonna shit for this. Yeah, she's pretty.
She's pretty good. Are you going to talk? Or yawn? No, yawn.
She's tired of getting stared at.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to nap.
And there's the male.
He's pretty too.
This is another thing that they fixed in this game that Jurassic World didn't. Most theropod dinosaurs, like in the movies, they show them with their wrists like hanging down. Mm-hmm. Theropods can't do that.
These are more like grasping.
Yeah, they can't pronate their wrists.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, perfect timing.
Wow, nice.
Oh, here's Cammy Canal. I love decorating in this game. It is so much easier.
Well, it's also, I like the atmospheric all the different plant life gives.
So there's the Camarasaurus.
There it is! Camarasaurus, the star of the Morrison Formation. One of the reasons this animal is so common in the fossil record is the sturdiness of its blunt skull. Looking at it more closely, I can sort of see how that could be the case. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, they don't find a lot of sauropod skulls because they tend to get crushed. Or just not with the skeleton. They're big beauties. While I'm here, clean the poop. Just big, gentle giants.
Biggins. Now,
this next one is cool. This is a dinosaur from Britain that they actually have the complete skeleton.
Oh, that's a first.
And I had never heard of these before the game. These are Scelidosaurus.
It's always a pleasure to run into a fellow Brit so far away from home. Meet Scelidosaurus, an early armoured dinosaur from England and Ireland. Remarkably, paleontologists have found specimens of every bone in the skeleton of Scelidosaurus. An impressive feat, considering that many dinosaurs are only known from partial or even fragmentary skeletons.
They kind of look like ankylosaurs.
I don't think they're in the same family. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's a true-to-life feature, but in the game, when they're walking, they're on all fours, but if they run, they will run on 2 feet. So they will see if I can find one.
That sounds kind of almost terrifying.
Well, they're plant eaters, so...
Well, yeah, I know, but just to see something you think should stay permanently on 4 feet, up running on 2 feet, and be like, ooh, freaky. You like bump it in the ass and make it stand up and run, or?
I don't know if there's anything I can do to make them do that. I think it's just a thing that happens every now and again. Alright, so we'll move on. Another little mini habitat here.
It's cute.
Again, I like the decorating. So now we got Protoceratops.
They're tiny.
They're a lot smaller than I thought they were.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, the famous fossil of a Protoceratops with a Velociraptor. Well, Velociraptors aren't any bigger than like a small dog.
Protoceratops. This animal is one of the smaller species of ceratopsians, living alongside deadly neighbours like the Velociraptor. One famous fossil preserves a Protoceratops and a Velociraptor locked in battle. I know that look in your eyes. I don't care if it's in the name of science. Don't put the two species together. We don't need to deal with another ethics violation.
What other ethics violation happened?
No kidding.
I don't remember how many I have in here. I just see him, or her. Okay, there's the other one. There's a male.
I was gonna say, they haven't escaped, have they?
No. That's actually not in the game yet. They don't have the an escape feature for the animals. Which is probably a good thing, because I don't need to be dealing with that yet. Okay, there's another one. She's walking like she has a limp.
Oh.
So now we have a mammal that was just added to the game. And I'm not going to try to pronounce it because
Oh, how cute! Look!
this is in the rhinoceros family.
It's rolling like a horse.
Paraceratherium may look totally alien at first, but look again. You'll notice the resemblance to its modern relative, the rhinoceros. Although it lacks the large horns of keratin we expect from rhinos, the face of Paraceratherium still shares many features with them. Particularly noteworthy is that triangular upper lip, a prehensile structure that helps them manipulate their food.
Yeah, you could definitely see the
You can see the rhino.
yeah. It's like if you gave a rhino longer legs and a longer neck and shaved the horn off, it's about the same animal. You got quite a few of them here, too. Clean the poop. There's also no keepers or anything in the game yet, so everything isn't automated, so you have to do it yourself. I would definitely play this game on pause quite a bit when you're doing designing, so you don't have to go back every 10 seconds to refill feeders. And
Speaking from experience.
yes. I'd love to see more mammals in the game. There are not that many yet.
Yeah.
I think there's only like four or five species of mammals in the game. All the rest are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs and early birds. Those are the only ones in the game yet. So now we're moving on to Argentine acres.
That's cute.
And as the name suggests, this is the Argentinosaurus. One of the largest I can even get him in frame.
Jesus Christ, he's big.
Now, I've seen skeletons of Argentinosaurus before, but nothing can prepare you for the sheer immensity of this dinosaur in the flesh. These titanic sauropods, fittingly called titanosaurs, grow rapidly. Once they reach a certain size, they're virtually untouchable and have nothing to fear from puny apex predators. Hungry guests, though. Let's hope we don't find out.
One slight nitpick I'll give the team. I don't think the species actually had. These are called ossiderms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they found any on these. I could be wrong, but I don't think they have. I'm kind of. I made a little bit of a joke with this lake. I tried to make it look like it was one gigantic footprint.
with extended toes.
Oh, these are cool. This is the sauropod barns.
Can they fit in there?
Yeah. They don't have any. They don't have any coding yet to make the dinosaurs go in there or go to sleep. But I have a feeling down the road that's what's going to happen. Which would be kind of cool to come in at night and they're just like all hunkered together and their necks are coiled around like a phone cord. Oh, for millennials, phones used to have cords that you had to talk through. Why am I going so condescending? What's going on?
I don't know. Where are you? Hey, my grandma Kirby had a rotary phone until the day she died. When did she pass away?
A long time ago in a galaxy far away.
2006, I believe. 2005, 2006. Yeah. My grandma Kirby had a rotary phone till the day she died. She would not get a modern phone, and she never had a cell phone. Actually, it was really fun to play on the rotary phone as kids.
Alright, so here we got another little shopping promenade area. I had some fun with the hedge designs.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so we just got a family of sauropods, a family of stegosaurs, which are sadly not in the game yet. And I'm going to call this tyrannosaurs because I'm not sure.
Oh, teaching us kids how to hunt and what not to hunt.
They got a restaurant, nice outdoor patio, guarded by mammoth. Yeah, that's why I like this game so much more than Jurassic World. You can have so much more fun decorating in this.
Designing.
Like the statue they added for the Halloween.
Is that a dragonfly? It is indeed.
And I am not sure. I think that's the scale.
Oh my. Yeah, it's a big dragonfly.
Yeah, I think that's from...
It would have been during the coniferous period.
Yeah, the coniferous or carboniferous?
Carboniferous. It's something like that, but it's when oxygen was... There was 30% more oxygen, so everything was bigger, including the bugs.
Yeah, that was definitely the age of insects.
Not an age
That's when they were the biggest.
Not an age I want to be living in.
And as some people have probably seen, now we're going to go into the terrible treetops.
The terrible treetops, Jesus. Because we have to run to the treetops when the terrible comes in.
You come up with funny names next time.
No, it's just amusing is all. Well, terrible lizards. Dinosaur means terrible lizard. So why not terrible treetops?
Yeah. And we're not even doing a dinosaur first. This is the Smilodon. Or saber-toothed cat. All the animals are asleep today. Oh, whoa, there we go.
Nope, not anymore.
Somebody's hungry.
That one's going for a run.
Oh, Nigel, you don't have anything to say?
Nigel.
Nigel, you're supposed to be our tour guide.
Despite the looks, Smilodon isn't closely related to any modern cats. It's more accurately called a Macarodont, although I wouldn't worry too much about making the distinction. Just try to keep those saber teeth away from the guests.
I didn't know that. They're not related to modern cats?
How can they not be related to modern cats?
I mean, there
they
are...
have the head of a lion almost.
I wonder if it's like the thing where it's like, I fucking lost the animal for a second. Pandas are not related to bears. They're more closer related to raccoons.
Interesting.
So I may be misremembering something. Like one of the things we call a bear is not actually a bear. It's just looks like one.
What is that?
What?
That pumpkin-looking thingy.
It's a blood pumpkin.
I'm sorry?
She's bobbing for blood.
It's a blood pumpkin?
That's the enrichment for predators.
Oh, tasty.
They do that in zoos nowadays.
Really?
Yeah, they freeze blood
Ugh.
for like big cats in the summertime. Let them lick. It's like their popsicle.
I know. I just
They get hot too. They want
I
to have some
know.
kind of nice, tasty treat.
Squeamish.
I know some zoos like freeze fish for like polar bears, grizzly bears. Though grizzly bears, you could probably just give them frozen fruit and they'll still be happy. Camera can move a little bit faster. I kind of like how I designed this, so it's like a walk through the woods.
Yeah. You got trees on either side.
So now we're moving to the Triceratops.
Who is napping? I think it's nap time for all the dinosaurs.
It's July, it's a hot day.
Okay, yeah, I'd be napping too. I'd be napping in the shade, man.
Find one that's awake.
Triceratops, one of the most recognizable and largest dinosaurs of its kind. Several fossilized Triceratops have been given nicknames, like Lane, Hatcher, or Homer. Personally, I prefer names starting with T.
Todd.
I'm getting sick of guys named Todd. It's just a goofy fucking name.
Todd. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah,
Your horns are straight down.
they didn't put them in the game, but I don't think they have. They found a couple of fossils of Triceratops where they think they may have had feathers.
Really?
Yeah, they found a couple of skin impressions that had what looked like quill bores in them. It's like, I definitely have a theme. I like the creek, or like edge of the forest. You know, coming out to get a drink and then going back into the woods. Because I think it's where a lot of them are. They're in the back. I think I was right here. Yeah. If I'm going too fast, let me know.
No, you're fine. You're
Okay.
fine. I'm enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, it's a very peaceful game to play with, especially if you just want to... It's kind of like a moving meditation for me. Oh, this is a feature I tried. It just didn't work for some reason. So this was our bungee jump.
That didn't go well, did it?
No, we had some issues.
Really?
Some guests disappeared.
Where did they go?
Well, I mean, it's right next to the Tyrannosaur paddock. We don't really know. Let's move on.
Well, guess we know where the guests ended up.
They signed a waiver.
I don't think their waiver included you may possibly get eaten.
No, it's in very, very, very small print. It's almost microscopic.
Oh, well, no wonder.
And now we're coming up to the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There it is, the one and only king of the tyrant lizards. Tyrannosaurus is as big as the movies, and yet somehow even scarier. While your favourite dinosaur movie might have depicted the T-Rex with rather poor vision, brain scans have revealed that its vision rivaled that of modern birds of prey, which means that it's watching you just as much as you're watching it. Eerie stuff.
So much for holding still.
There's some debate, too, about the feathers. Because they have found other tyrannosaurids that have full feather coverage.
Right.
So there's a debate right now. They think that juvenile T-Rexes did have feathers.
But grew out of them as they got older?
Possibly. Or it could be like modern-day ostriches, where they have feather coverings, but it's only on some parts of the body. Yep, she's big.
She is big.
And itchy.
The other one's smart. It's napping in the shade. Mostly.
Oh, it's too hot today. Oh, that's new. The feathers are moving in the wind.
Yeah.
They just added that.
I like the coloring. It's pretty. It's like an ice blue. Hi. You're big and pretty. He has a possum tail.
And here another little shopping snack area. Most of the back here is kind of empty because I'm trying to leave room for new animals. If they ever come down the pipe, or eventually I'll probably just make a new zoo.
It would be to their advantage to add new ones.
Trying out different terrain and flooring options as well.
I like the cobble. I like that stone. I like that.
Yeah, I do too. I actually like this better than the walkway I have down.
Yeah, the walkway you have is almost like an optical illusion.
Yeah, I think the next park I'm going to go with this as the main walkway. Though, to be fair, I don't know how many people are going to be able to comfortably eat with that was staring at you. If you had a T-Rex staring you down as you're eating a burger.
I wouldn't be eating. I'd be staring at the T-Rex going, wow. I have food in front of me? Nope, I'm distracted.
Alright, now we're moving from the terrible treetops into the spooky swamp.
Where's your pumpkins? Oh, there they are.
I want fog effects. It's not in the game yet.
Oh, that would be awesome. Especially
But
nighttime.
yeah, here, look at the pumpkins. Smilodon.
That's nice. Oh, and they have Halloween costumes on. That's cute.
Yeah, this was from the Halloween update, and I love this in-joke of the Dilophosaurus dressed up as Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah. Little Easter egg.
Yeah, and also all three of these animals are in the spooky swamps.
Cool.
Heck, I got stuck in the trees. Do this one first. This is the Nasutoceratops. So now we're moving into more jungle, swamp terrain.
Wow! Look at the horns on that one. This must be Nasutoceratops, a ceratopsian best identified by its large, cow-like features. Much like a rhino or, well, a cow, its horns are sheathed in keratin, the same material that makes up scales, feathers, fingernails, and even hair.
These guys eat fruit too.
They have very wide set horns.
Mm-hmm. Get one of them to look at the camera. One's headbanging a little bit. All right, now we'll go to his neighbor. This is the Arcanthrosaurus. I like this enclosure because it made it fairly big and wide for them.
It's open, but it's still got trees for shade and stuff.
Yeah, and then a little bit of a swamp in here.
Acrocanthosaurus, the high-spined lizard. An apex predator, and a good one at that. Each side of its upper jaw sports 19 razor-sharp teeth, but I don't recommend getting close enough to count them all.
Look at the coloration on him.
Oh, it's pretty. It's kind of almost leopard-like. Are you going to vocalize for us? Yes, no, maybe? Or are you just going to turn your butt to the crowd? Okay.
That's the male, and here's the female over here.
She just chill. She just chilling and watching everybody go by like, oh, she's people watching. Honestly, if I was a dinosaur, I'd be people watching too.
I don't know why they gave some of the theropods lips, but they still didn't give the Tyrannosaurus lips.
There you go. Thank you.
She had to roar.
She's like, hey, human! Human!
Alright, now we'll move deeper into the swamp. This is another... These dinosaurs coming up are also theropods, but they're plant eaters. Move through a mangrove swamp here.
Now this is an interesting fellow. This dinosaur is called Dinoceras, a name meaning horrible hand. First discovered as a giant pair of arms, we now know that Dinoceras resembled a huge humpbacked goose roaming the marshy wetlands of prehistoric Mongolia.
You have a visitor.
You!
Is that
Bad Coelophysis.
Well, he wanted to visit.
That means the rest of them are probably out too. Oh, my park has lost 3 stars. Why?
Because you're not paying attention to the red stuff coming up.
Probably, but I'm doing a tour. I'm not. Okay, back to the Dinosaurs.
Your animals are escaping their enclosures because they are very unhappy with their maintenance.
There's a lot of game bugs.
I know.
Like it says, this pen has no food, but there's 3 full trays of food here. I really like how this design came out because I have 4 species around this big open swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And of course the bridge. Out. Okay, back to it. Oh!
Oh, hi! Hey, what are you doing?
Hey!
Hey, get back in your pen.
Dilophosaurus is such a gorgeous creature. Some paleontologists think the grasping claws and shape of its jaws made it well suited to hunting fish. Others argue that it was built for more terrestrial prey. In my experience, the distinction between surf and turf doesn't matter. They'll eat anything they can get their hands on.
They're pretty.
That is the male.
Oh, that's pretty.
And yes, we'll knock it out right away. There is no evidence that they ever had a frill. And interestingly enough, the Dilophosaurus you see in the movie, or in Jurassic Park, is too small. They were much bigger.
That's like, the one in the movie is like about full size.
Well, they show them in the movie about being smaller than a human. But if you... Let's go into the nursery real quick. If you look at their size comparison...
yeah, they're about 3 times.
Yeah, they're big.
You would be like the perfect meal for them.
Oh. Are they talking to each other?
Possibly.
Here's their bed back here.
Oh, that's nice. I like those shade trees. Put a hammock up.
Hammock?
Hammock!
Well, someone's talking.
He's rolling.
So we'll go across the bridge. I like this idea I had, just putting up a bunch of binoculars and all that so you can...
Oh.
As you're walking across, breaking the computer.
No, just kicking the table.
Controls need work.
I like that bridge. Oh, little chirpies.
These are Psittacosaurus.
Chirpy chirpies.
Who are stuck.
Now this little fella is a Psittacosaurus. Just looking at its face, you might not realise that this was one of the first ceratopsians. It may lack a frill and forward-projecting horns, but you can still see the resemblance in its strong beak and its cheek horns.
Are those feathers coming off its tail?
Yes.
Wow. At first I thought it was a bug. I thought it was grass growing out its butt.
And this is the dinosaur where we actually know what they really looked like.
Wow.
Complete down to coloration. Which I think is either this one or it's one that was like a black and white shading. Yeah, the fossils of the Psittacosaurus had chromatophores in them, which will tell you what color their skin was.
Right.
So this is what the animal looked like when it was alive. This is one of the few examples we know of.
Wow. Pretty.
So I did kind of like a swamp to a coastal rainforest kind of transition for these last two. They're being very chirpy today.
They are being very chirpy.
They're getting some carrots and some cabbage. It's feeding time. Now we'll move on to a dinosaur we haven't seen before.
A new one?
No, we're coming on the Coelophysis.
Oh, okay. We have a new one.
Oh, I like what I did here. See
that's cute.
The cutouts in the background?
Yeah. Yeah. These don't move.
Oh, if they had animatronics, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that actually would be kind of cool.
Alright, so here is a Coelophysis pen where they're supposed to be, but they keep breaking out.
So cute when they wander among the peoples.
So here's a Coelophysis. Oh, Nigel won't talk now.
Nigel!
Well, I'll fill in for him. Coelophysis was found in the Triassic, so this is one of the oldest dinosaurs that we know about.
Just like how many Hollywood icons have left their handprints behind in concrete at the famous Chinese theatre, many fossilised footprints known as grelata have been attributed to Coelophysis. It must have been quite a celebrity back in the day.
Oh, he's pretty.
Yep.
Look at him, he prances.
It's a her.
Him, her, it.
Whatever.
It prances. It's cute.
Yeah, they are pretty cute. Though I'm not looking forward to when they attack guests.
Oh, yeah, no.
So we got one more in the swamps, and then we'll go in the last area in the zoo. So here we got the Striacosaurus.
Oh, goodness.
With a head like that, we must be looking at Styracosaurus. Styracosaurus belongs to a group of ceratopsians called centrosaurines, which tend to have longer nasal horns, shorter brow horns, and spiny frills. The famous Triceratops, in contrast, belongs to the chasmosaurines, which instead favour longer brow horns and long, simple frills.
This kind of has what I was talking about, what they found on the Triceratops fossil. Except I don't think they would be nearly this big.
I say they're spiky. Very spiky.
Yeah, they're big boys. And girls. Again, I've said it many times. It is so much easier decorating and forming habitats in this game, because you literally just click on terraforming, and you can raise, lower, level, roughen the terrain to make it look more natural. But where it really shines is the vegetation.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. So you can... So these guys are tropical wetland. So you just click on like wetland. And you can select trees, ground plants.
They almost need a couple of 2 or 3 trees like in the front of the fence.
They're actually right where the max amount of vegetation they'll tolerate.
Okay.
But no matter what you do, I'll go to a blank part of the map. I don't want them getting stressed out. But you can just go like this.
Oh, cool.
And it auto plants and randomly distributes them everywhere. It makes it so easy because you can just kind of just go
Nuts.
randomly like this and make it look random and scattered. But not only that, they have pause really quick. They also have substrate buttons. So it's like, say if you're decorating the bottom of a pond, and then you just kind of...
Oh, cool.
So it makes it so much easier to quickly kind of make everything natural and make it look like actual terrain.
Right.
That's why I love this so much. We're definitely going to have more videos of this game in the future.
It's just as the releases come out.
Yeah, as they get more animals, I would love to do another Thanksgiving episode where, the full park is released. Alright, so now we're leaving the spooky swamp. And the last section, Mammoth Meadows. Hopefully the mammoths are in there.
I'm waiting for a mammoth to come charging down the path.
And I got another entrance down here. I think we'll go in there.
That's cute. I like that.
As you could probably hear them already. The reason I want to go this way is because there's another feature in this game where they have exhibits for smaller animals. Now, there's only 2 in the game right now. So we'll go to these really quick. So we're back there. There's Haddy Creek right here, so we're full loop. I think this is the Microraptor.
Where are they at? Oh, they are tiny. Oh my goodness, you are
This
tiny.
handsome little fella is one of my personal favourites, the Microraptor. Those tufts on its hind legs are not stylish trousers. they're actually flight feathers. With 4 wings full of delicate but vital flight feathers, these creatures have to be careful not to drag them on the ground and cause permanent damage.
They're cute.
Do you see that their feathers are iridescent?
Yeah. Oh!
And for some reason, if the developers ever find this video and watch it, I want more of like these little micro exhibits. Because that would be awesome to just kind of intersperse these throughout the entire park.
Add more character to it.
Yeah, especially, because not all dinosaur species are huge. Most of them are very tiny.
Yeah.
Actually, scratch that. Most of the ones we find are big, but just because of the way nature is, most animals would be rather tiny. It's just that maybe the smaller ones don't fossilize as well.
Probably not.
So here is Archaeopteryx. I can find one to click on. There we go.
Oh, hello!
This is an Archaeopteryx. Its fossil was one of the most important scientific discoveries ever made. In addition to its obvious bird-like traits, it also sported many traditional dinosaur features, such as sharp teeth, a bony tail, and a killing claw, similar to its distant relative, the velociraptor.
It's napping.
Well, there's some eating down here.
Oh. Look like they're smacking each other.
I love the color of the little blue iridescent purple on the tails. Maybe because I like bird watching, that's mainly why I want more of these. They were kind of in an animation loop. Alright, now we're going into Mammoth Meadows. There's one right now. I was trying to work on like transitions going in between different foliages, but sometimes it just doesn't show up because it just looks like varying shades of green. But this one going into the conifers, I think, was a little bit more successful. So here's the Coelodonta, or the woolly rhinoceros.
The woolly rhino, or Coelodonta, is a relative to the modern-day Sumatran rhino. Our ancient ancestors were very familiar with these beasts and illustrated them in cave paintings on several occasions. It's not hard to see why. They're remarkably handsome, don't you think?
I don't think that's why they were painting them.
Probably not.
I think I have 3 in here.
Oh my goodness, vocal.
I can already see a mammoth is not where I want it to be.
We have an escapee.
That is a big bug in this game. The mammoths keep escaping.
Oh, they're hanging out with buds. Actually, who's not supposed to be in where?
The mammoths are not supposed to be in there.
They want to go visit their friends or their neighbors.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Stop zooming in so much. Okay, back to the tour. Here's the woolly mammoth enclosure. Oh my God! Come here. Go back to your tent. Why are you in the snow? Stay.
Ah! She says tail! How cute.
Stay. Stay. Good girl. Here is the holy mammoth enclosure and nothing else. Oh my!
I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's tour the enclosure and then go tour the enclosure that they have actually migrated to.
Lola, come here. Okay, here's the mammoth enclosure.
Wait for it.
Is anything else in here? No. Good night. It's got to be like a pathing bug.
Oh, probably.
So I don't even know if Nigel will come up.
Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel may not come up because we've clicked on the mammoth so many times.
Oh, because we've had...
It's not going to be easy caring for these elephants, but luckily there's a lot of research we can reference as we try to keep them fit and healthy. They represent so much of what we've set out to do, so we can't disappoint the world now.
And of all the animals in the park, this is the only one that they are actually trying to resurrect.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I've never been clear on the ethics on that of trying to resurrect. I mean, we didn't wipe the species out. I mean, nature.
They died off for various reasons. Why do you want to bring back an animal that lived between 10 and 30,000 years ago and beyond? Why do you want to bring them back to the modern era when the climate is, for the most part, is wildly different?
Well, but not only that, I mean, granted, these animals did not have a lot of predators aside from us.
Still, we don't... I don't believe in bringing reviving animals from the past to be living into the present day. I don't approve of that.
I'm making a moat.
Oh, to keep them in?
Because I've been dealing with this for a while with the mammoths that keep breaking out. There's two spots they keep going to, is over here, and then on the other side that butts up to the Pachyrhinosaurus, and that's where they keep phasing through the. Lost where my keys were. But I kind of like this space for them to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's a nice shelter.
Yeah, kind of like a big yurt. Trying to mimic like a boreal steppe.
Which is kind of appropriate.
Yeah, if you see the little ones, those aren't babies. There's like three different subspecies of mammoths. So you have like the really big ones, and then
there's many versions of them.
So moving on to the last. Yeah, and I went on with the Christmas decorations in this area. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling. It's April. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
All right, last but not... Oh, my God. Get back in your pen. It's the mammoths and the coelophysis. They're the only ones that keep breaking out. Ruining my experience. Oh, shut up.
Oh my goodness. They're protesting the move. They obviously like their neighbor's paddock better.
Here, moat. Moat for you. Are you happy now?
Oh, look at me.
I'm watching you. Okay. Last but not least, this is the Pachyrhinosaurus. So, a couple people may be asking why did I put them in with all the other colder weather ones? Because this is an actual Arctic dinosaur. Mm-hmm. They found these guys in Alaska.
Oh wow.
Or not Alaska, but they have found them in Alaska and Canada, I think. And Nigel won't talk.
Nigel!
Actually, if anyone saw the recent, oh god, what's the one on Apple TV?
God, I don't know.
It's the one David Attenborough did. But yeah, they had a scene that focused these guys. Okay, there we go.
I've been told that these dinosaurs are quite bossy. Instead of a nasal horn, Pachyrhinosaurus sports an overgrown mass of bone called a nasal boss above its eyes and nose. It certainly lives up to its name, the thick-nosed lizard.
Thick-nosed lizard that are ghosting through each other. Gorgeous animals that stay in their own pen. I love them. Oh, shut up.
If I wouldn't cough my lungs up, I'd start laughing like Lisa Simpson.
How does she laugh?
You don't want to do it. I'm trying to think of even how to start it without, coughing to death.
So, yeah, you can also add a bunch of lights to... Oh, wow, all the people are stuck down here.
It's a cluster thingy.
A clusterfuck?
Yes, thank you. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I've added a lot of lights, too.
Oh, that's neat.
A little too bright here.
It would be so freaky in the park, being in the park when it's totally dark and listening to all the sounds. Listen to them all.
Oh, it wouldn't be that bad.
No, it'd be neat. Provided they stay in their pens.
No, they're not going to. That's got to be a bug.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Alright, so that is Prehistoric Kingdom.
I like that park.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to make, and, just like Planet Zoo, you kind of get overwhelmed with all the stuff you can do, but once you kind of focus on just like a paddock first, and then you can just kind of design around that, and then just keep going until, you get the full thing. Again, like I said in the beginning, the one complaint I have is there's not really a lot of decorations or shops or anything else to kind of break up the monotony. Because a lot of stuff kind of looks the same after a while.
Complaint number 2.
Dinosaurs keep escaping.
Yeah, everything...
When they're not supposed to. They're just ghosting through their paddock walls. And then...
Because obviously they don't like the paddock they're in, so they want to go to their neighbor's paddock. Or their neighbor's paddock down the road.
Which isn't happening right now. That's good.
Everybody's happy and healthy. That's sweet.
Alright, so thanks for joining us. Happy Earth Day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned on the holidays for more.
There will be more videos with any luck. If my OCD doesn't go absolutely batshit bonkers, I'm hoping to have a Christmas edition of Dreamlight Valley.
If you want to take over Christmas for that this year, that's fine.
I just have to get in the game long enough to figure everything out and what I can unlock and yada 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 yada. You know? So.
Alright, so see you around, guys.
Bye for now.